it. 4, 5, 6 times. Tuck the end.
Suicide seems like a valid solution.
Before I start asking you questions, I need some confidence that you will be telling the truth when you answer.
Okay, we have to look. Part of my job.
A consent form. You agreeing to a narcoanalytic interview. You, me, and our old friend, sodium amytal.
Something to loosen my tongue.
Something lawfully used in the evaluation of psychotic patients.
What will you use to induce memory loss in a patient, psychotic or otherwise?
The protein synthesis that moves memories from short-term to long-term can be interrupted, but that requires tools and skills and a certain level of unorthodoxy.
Does Hannibal Lecter possess those tools and skills?
Dr. Lecter has indicated to me that he is open to the unorthodox when it comes to treating patients.
I wonder how that subject came up. Sharing stories of the unorthodox.
Sign here.
So it's not just the infection he had, but Hannibal might have been messing with his memory some way. This guy's a fucking psycho. He totally messed him up. If you weren't crazy, wouldn't this shit make you crazy? What is studying either?
I want you to draw a clock for me. The stroke causes neurons to fire en masse, like striking any calamity at once. The difference might foster a change of mind. This is your home.
He was inducing seizures. He was encouraging the black house, the lost time. It was strategic. It was
Figured it out.
Yeah, babe.
You would only see a seizure response in a brain afflicted with photosensitive epilepsy.
Or afflicted by something just as damaging. Like encephalitis.
That would suggest a radically unorthodox form of therapy.
Yes, it would.
He's like, that's what the fuck I've been saying, bro. This motherfucker was fucking me up.
That was a bit more unorthodox than I can even think of.
I am so embarrassed. You didn't get my message.
I see 2 people that's about to get killed.
I canceled your appointment with Will Graham. Is everything all right?
But he about to piss
I
me
can
off.
explain.
He might murder him.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
I don't. Well, this might not be the same as movies.
Will is at a delicate point in his therapy.
Let me see him. Let me see him.
I don't want to confuse him any more than he already is.
Confuse him. Isn't your opinion he's an intelligent psychopath?
It was. But my opinion is evolving. After administering a narcoanalytic interview, therapeutically vital information has come to light.
What sort of information?
What Will Graham suffers from may not be a single condition, but a continuum of illnesses, all with different neurological mechanisms. Some naturally occurring, others appear to have been induced.
Induced? Induced by whom?
Did you ever use any kind of light stimulation in your treatment?
Never know.
Light stimulation is a standard tool for neurotherapy.
Evidently, it was overloading his visual cortex, creating seizures, time loss, gaps in
Is
his
that what he
memory.
told you?
Almost strategically, it seems.
Almost strategically.
You're suggesting it was intentional.
All our conversations about psychic driving, you were so curious and eager to hear what I had to say while saying very little yourself.
I had very little to say.
I have been thinking about the possibility that you may have been psychic driving Will Graham all along.
A bold accusation, Frederick.
You should come over for
You are
dinner.
not the only psychiatrist accused of making a
Or
patient
you
kill.
should be dinner. Either one.
We have to stay together.
Last time I did this isn't how I did this. The young man at the dispensary calls this purple kush.
This here purple kush.
That's a fancy little mechanism, babe.
He says all his cancer patients love its deep body stone.
Okay. Man.
Let me hit that.
Do you still get drug tested?
Oh, come on. Give me that thing.
Mr. FBI.
I'm supporting my wife.
I'm supporting my wife. Damn, baby. Like, what is that?
Digital and shit? Yeah.
That's so fancy.
I filled out my advance directive today. I added a DNR.
Oh, you are harshing my buzz right now. I read an article the other day about magnetic hyperthermia. It's looking promising as a treatment for lung cancer.
We just watched this on fucking The Boys, babe. Like, literally, how crazy is this that we just watched it?
What is going on?
Mister, you're not supposed to stare at the sun. It'll hurt your eyes.
What eyes?
Multiple holes on this guy. Over a dozen, both eye sockets. The lesions have severed most of the nerve tract to the frontal lobe.
He's covered in bee stings like he got swarmed. Must be floating in apitoxin, or he doesn't feel a thing.
I'm not feeling anything. It's got nothing to do with bee stings. Welcome to the world of the living dead.
There's a pattern.
Hey.
What?
Is he alive?
Hey.
Is he
Look
just
what the
sitting there
cat's
alive?
doing.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
A pattern.
Yeah, he can't feel nothing.
See, some of the bee stings triggered an allergic reaction, others didn't.
The inflamed bee stings are all in line with the body's meridian and acupuncture points.
These things are hiding the needle marks.
What'd you say?
The bee stings are hiding the needle marks?
Hiding needle marks.
Is she gonna say like the stitches are hiding needle marks?
Stitches are hiding stitches.
Stitches are hiding stitches.
Only by going deep beneath the skin will you understand the nature of this killer's pathology.
Oh, got anxiety, man. Jesus Christ.
There should be no blood up in there. Didn't you already take blood out?
You took his kidney.
I'm losing my mind. Tell me, he's real.
I don't feel anyone.
Oh, he's right there.
There's no one there.
It's Kidney, baby.
No, you came here alone. Do you remember coming here?
Please don't fire me.
Garrett, Jacob Hobbs is dead. You killed him. You watched him die.
What's happening to me?
Well, you're having an episode. I want you to hand me the gun. Well, I want you to hand me the... Well...
He's starting to see all of his shit, babe.
Is that a mild seizure?
That doesn't seem to bother you.
I said it was mild.
Are you the man who claimed to be the Chesapeake River?
Why do you say claimed?
Because you're not. You know you're not, and you don't know much more about who you are beyond that.
Are you the Ripper?
Terrible thing. To have your identity taken from you.
Whoever killed James Gray didn't just take his life. Sutures hidden beneath the stitching that wove him into the mural. One crime made it look like another.
I like the copycat.
And the Chesapeake Ripper.
Now you're saying Hannibal Lecter is the Chesapeake Ripper?
I'm saying also the Chesapeake Ripper. Were the kidneys surgically removed?
Yes,
Dr. Lecter was a surgeon.
I know he was. I asked him to consult on James Gray's autopsy.
You what? If you invited him with an actual agenda, Hannibal would know it.
He pointed me to the evidence.
He pointed you to an absence of evidence. He's baiting a hook, Beverly. He's toying with you. Go to Jack, tell him everything.
I can't bring this to Jack until I can back it up.
You're gonna be killed before you
Stay
can.
away from Hannibal Lecter.
The Chesapeake Ripper kept surgical trophies. If Hannibal's the Ripper, what's he doing with his trophies?
He's eating them.
That's the next thing he gonna have to remember.
He's eating them.
Finally.
Oh, I thought it was the end of the episode. I was like, 'cause that's the way you end an episode.
She making that honey.
Captain Pims?
Yes.
I'm Special Agent Jack Crawford with the FBI, and this is Agent Zeller and Agent Price. We'd like to speak with you about 2 of your former patients.
Would you like to come in?
When was the last time you saw Duncan Haller in the
Absolutely.
Road?
Whenever our last appointments were.
That's all we do is
I
like
can
come in.
check in my calendar if you want.
Sure.
Have you found them?
Yes, we have. Mr. Holler is deceased, and Mr. Rowe might as well be.
Whew. Poor Mr. Holleran.
What were you treating him for?
That man trudged from disease to disease. He had severe combined immunodeficiency. Life didn't seem to be going his way. Please.
Thank you.
I find that people don't get their own way.
Now, should I go ahead and judge this book?
Because They often don't know
About her looks in
themselves
her house
where that way leads.
and her
Mr.
conversation
Holloway, he couldn't envision a dignified end of life. So it's much nicer to die, well, for him, to die in a meadow, a head full of bees.
Girl, you are spilling all the tea.
Have you tried the honey?
No.
I couldn't bring myself to either. It seemed too morbid.
So you left him in the field to die?
I brought him to the field to die. I didn't kill him. I quieted his mind so that he could die in peace.
Mr. Rowe, you quieted his mind too?
Oh, him. He suffered crippling arthritis. After he was quieted, I saw him walk pain-free for the very first time in his life. I can't make pain go away, but I can make it so that it doesn't matter.
Alright, she's not even shy anymore.
I protected them. I protected these people from hopelessness. And that's beautiful.
She's been waiting to tell him what else.
She's like, are you guys, it took you guys long enough.
Yeah, I didn't want to talk to anybody.
Please.
Okay, 3 seconds, yes.
Little unknown
Yes,
thing.
everything, all of them. Me.
Not being able to walk across the floor.
Nothing can be so unnerving for someone strong as being weak.
I was so weak after chemotherapy. Jack had to physically pick me up. It was the second time he carried me across the threshold. I brought you something.
A gift.
Paying my debt.
Kokua.
For helping me understand that death is not a defeat, but a cure.
Hey, have you seen Jack?
Oh, no, there was some emergency when his wife's Dr. Lecter called from the hospital, asked him to come down.
Is Mrs. Carford okay?
I don't know, he didn't say.
So Hannibal's at the hospital too.
How he gonna bring her back to life? She clearly didn't die that day. You know what I'm saying?
Hi, baby.
Great skin before
I'm here. I'm here.
You've been crying, baby.
Right, he needs to earn some trust now. You gotta have some trust to earn.
What are you doing here?
I want to apologize. I couldn't honor what you asked of me. I'm sorry.
doing too much right now.
She's gonna get caught.
Yeah.
Why not do this when he's all day at his office with patients?
Yeah, this was stupid. I get her anxiousness.
And why not, like, bring somebody in? Like, listen, and just
and watch them.
and call me and tell me, like, if someone's coming.
Being all kind of stupid.
Oh my god, is she gonna find the oh girl?
The little girl.
What is it? What is it?
You're right there.
Where? Oh god. What is it?
You got a gun, no? You got a gun.
He turned the lights off. Did you see how quickly he turned the lights off? She's done toast.
Oh, she put a hole in the floor though. Alright, that was episode 4, Hannibal. Another good episode, man. Very, very good. A lot of reveals happening right here. A lot of questions being answered. And a lot of getting to the goods. And I appreciate that for sure. Yeah, definitely a TV stupid mistake that happened right here at the very end. Which, I mean, look. You gotta have some kind of suspense and drama. I do get it. The writers have to write it in there as a cliffhanger. Got it. Check the boxes. But why did they have to make her do the most stupidest thing of all time by going to the guy Hannibal's house by herself, no less, right? Not he at the hospital. How long he gonna be there? She don't know.
Definitely long enough to investigate.
Yeah, and I think when he went, it was daytime. That was nighttime. So when she asked, it was daytime. Then he went over there at nighttime. It was like, how much time do I get? I don't know. Which hospital you go to? Don't have no clue. And how far is it? Don't know. It's like, what we doing? And so, I mean,
we getting caught is what we doing.
And you already breaking and entering, right? You have no warrant to be there as a cop. So at the same time, as soon as you find something, take the little kidney pack. Get out of there. I get it. You see that the thing is going down there. You gotta.
But you
talk
can always
to Jack.
come back though.
You gotta talk to Jack and be like, look, bro, we need to figure out a way how we can get up in there and check out this house. And so that's what a smart, normal person would have did. And no, she did none of it. And of course, they left us with she put a bullet hole in the floor. That's how we're gonna probably find out later on. You know, a little bit more into it. But kudos to this episode right here for like let's putting our feet to the gas, right? Will hallucinating, remembering it all, and finally he got that. Now he can't prove that to nobody what he remembered. He just know himself, which is good enough right now. Which is gonna be good enough for him to keep playing these mind games with Hannibal. And I like how he's like, hey, just make me your exclusive patient now. Tell Hannibal he can't do it no more because he know. That's going to piss him off all the way to the left side. And so I appreciate that as well. And yes, they threw a heartfelt thing in there for Lawrence Fishburne and his wife. You know, they're just pulling on the heartstrings on there. I think they about to just, you know, pull her off the show. And then it's just going to be Jack, you know, by himself. And yeah, because I think that dynamic probably wasn't working out too much for the show. And I think that's why they decided let's move that on. I thought for a second Hannibal was going to do some Hannibal shit. But I was like, nah, bro, you're too stupid. If you did that, try to cut her up, eat her, whatever the hell, that would have been dumb. Because Jack would have just been like, bro, no, done. And so I think we're going to move past that, but we're going to keep inching our way closer. I knew somebody was going to die this episode. It's going to be her, the doctor at the thing, or his at the jail psychiatrist, right? But I'm like, he ain't gonna kill the jail. He can't kill the jail psychiatrist person right now because it'd be too obvious. But he ain't got no choice but to kill the doctor, the cop doctor, because yeah, you found my lair. And so that shit is crazy. I wonder who's on the other side of that wall. We shall see. Very good episode.
Fucking flames, right? Season 2 is bringing all the heat. I have to start because it just like kind of revealed itself to me as you were speaking of the enormity of how well this show is written to showcase the levels of manipulation and strategicness that Hannibal has to manipulate the people around him to get exactly what he wants. Like, he murdered somebody without having to do a single thing this episode. He set the thing in motion. He told her the little proverb about the gods, essentially gave her the confidence to kill herself, only to watch her die in front of him and to get the extra caveat of bringing her back to life just to fuck with her. Like, master motherfucking manipulator. Like, he put all this into play. He knew exactly what he was telling her. He knew exactly what would happen once he told her. He knew she was going to try to kill herself. He knew she'd likely show up here because she wouldn't want to be around Jack. And he knew that he could fuck that plan up by bringing her back to life.
Yeah.
What a fuck boy. Like,
That's
seriously. That's so savage. That's like next level savagery. Oh, man, and the slap was so warm because she was like, you fucked me. Like, you completely, like, oh my god. It's just crazy. Just that, again, the writing of the show is so incredible. To go back to the beginning of the episode, the way they introduced Will this episode, straight savage. He was like, I'm not fucking around anymore. Like, gloves are off. I'm here to box. And I thought his manipulation of the psychiatrist at the jail was brilliant too. Like, he knows he's an egomaniac. He knows, like, having exclusivity to Will and being the only person that can talk to him. As Will said, well, you can dine on this for years. Like, being the one person that, like, got to talk to Will. I thought that was brilliant. And I also loved, by utilizing the narcotic therapy, that was able to allow Will to gain access to some of his memories. And again, just the level of fuckery that we didn't get to see in season 1 because we were seeing everything from Will's perspective. To see the length of how much Hannibal was messing with him, drugging him, all these things that we didn't get to witness, which made season 1 almost like so frustrating because we're like, what the fuck is going on? Because we were stuck in Will's head, which again, you appreciate season 1 so much now because you understand what season 1 was meant for now that things are being revealed in season 2. So I just think it's brilliant. And then, yeah, obviously the Jack and the wife emotional scene was definitely heartfelt. But I hate the way it ended with Will's, one connect who was starting to believe him as far as putting the pieces together. And yes, again, to your point, totally recognize she was trying to be tenacious. She was trying to, like, be spontaneous. But don't be spontaneous when you actually feel like he could be a killer. Because he's been clearly getting away for it forever. If you, like, took 5 seconds to think this out, it's like, this is a bad idea. I need to prepare. I need to prepare to go to his house and make sure I have, like, backup and shit. Even if you don't tell everybody what it's for. Like, just put some measures in place so you're not going to be caught off guard. Mm-hmm. And I do feel strongly as far as what she saw, because I don't know if it would have that much of a visceral reaction. I mean, sure, it could be anything creepy, but I feel like it's because she knew who it was, potentially. So I feel like it's the agent that went missing, that Jack's obsessed with, not in a bad way, but obsessed with, like, trying to figure out what happened. And because we've already seen that she's preserved enough that he could send a leg or arm or whatever it was in season 1. I could see him holding her somewhere. So,
well, I mean, not necessarily. I mean, because it could be Abigail too. I mean, she's been intimately involved in all these cases.
Yeah, but Abigail was, like, in a whole nother city, and there's no.
But he did just send another ear. Remember, in the beginning of this season, he sent the other ear.
I mean, it could be. Yeah. I just feel like you wouldn't. We still haven't found the body of the detective lady. Yeah. And then my last thought is, which almost seems like a throwaway, and yet it was so well executed, is I love the villain this episode too. I love the grotesqueness of the bees, like the queen bee type vibe of this episode. Gruesome as fuck, and like she was just like, yay, you guys found me. Let me tell you why I do what I do, because I am saving people out here and making them not feel pain. She was a perfect, like, villain. I thought she was so well realized, so well executed, and that's why Jack was like, hold up. She's just gonna tell us everything. Don't even interrupt her. Let her look. Let her talk.
Oh, she was an easy.
Yeah,
easy
she was like, I want to be caught because
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
I mean, I'm surprised that y'all ain't caught me by now.
I mean, why haven't
y'all
y'all sent more people to me?
Yeah.
I'm saving people out
Shit.
here. But anyways, 10 out of 10 for an episode for me. I love the pacing of the season so far. Absolutely can't wait to get into the next episode.
Yeah. All right. Well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Hannibal season 2, episode number 4. And until next time.